Pigs, what's up? Sorry, I'm having some issues here. Sorry, it's taking a little bit longer than I expected. How are you though? How are you? Good, good. Just go back from the grocery store. I'm trying to sit down and play some Remake. I think we're good now. I think we're good. Let me use that. I was about to. No, that's Evercraze. Do I not have it installed? No. No way. Oh man, I cannot wait for Rebirth. I'm so pumped. Yeah, I was wanting to play through OG and then go through Remake, but I don't think I'm gonna have the time to do both. So I figured I'd do Remake at least. Where the heck? There it is. Epic Games, huh? Every time I gotta sign into this thing. What are you most excited about for Rebirth? I cannot wait to go through and play through the Cosmic Canyon. Cosmic Canyon stuff I think is going to be like my favorite, and in the Coral Prison. Yeah, that would definitely be a tight squeeze for sure. Well, here, I do have it. Why is it not on my... There we go. There we go. Man, I hate the Epic Games launcher. I'm not a fan. Alright, we're playing on Steam. Or not Steam, but PC. By the way. Gold Saucer. Yeah, Gold Saucer is going to be really good too. This account doesn't have ownership of Remake Integrate? Excuse you? Yes, I do. What? Talking about? Launch. What? What is happening? Update. This is becoming crazy. This is a whole thing here. Here, I'll at least do full cam. I'll at least do full cam for now. Yeah, I can't wait. I was gonna try to take off work for it, but I don't think I can do that. Not unfortunately, I cannot. Being self-employed, I have to go to work and do all that nonsense. Library. Manage. Auto update, client saves, and I have it installed. What is happening, man? This is crazy. It says my account does not own this game. Yes, I have. What does it say to do? Go to epicgames.com. Okay. It's crazy. One thing I'm sad about with Rebirth is that we're not going to play as Sid or Vincent until part 3. But it'll be alright. At least we get K-Sith and Yuffie actually in the party this time. We have that to look forward to. My account. My computer load detected. Man, this TikTok thing is not good. Oh my gosh, I got the January goal right in front of my face. What's up, Busty? What's up, dude? Dude, I think this TikTok thing, this live stream on TikTok is not it ain't gonna fly. It's like it's so hard on my PC. So that's what it says anyway. I meant Dusty. Sure you did. Sure you did. What do I need? I'd like to have just a Steam code or a stream code, a stream key for OBS. I'll have to figure that out because this TikTok studio is not good. I know. See, Sid is. I was really looking forward to playing Sid as well. That's what I have right now. I have YouTube, Twitch chat, and then I have TikTok chat here. But it just popped up that there was a high load on the PC. So apparently I never bought FF7 on Epic, but yes I did, because I have it downloaded. It says I can launch it. I don't understand. I'm so confused right now. This is actually crazy. Did I buy it on Steam? Good luck. Thanks. Wait, ignore the good luck or ignore the... I'm confused. Alright, well, I don't know what's going on here. So I might just have to... play OG, I guess. Oh, the ticket problems? Oh, I see. Does yours do that too? The studio is so unoptimized, it's not good. Do not like it. Do not like it at all. Oh, okay, we're good. I don't feel so bad now. Say what? Me and this PC are about to fight though. I got Epic Games giving me problems. Steam's not opening. What is happening? Hello, Steam? Why is Steam so slow anymore? I swear this doesn't happen normally. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I thought I was prepared. I'm not. I was mistaken. That's still crazy to me that I don't own that apparently. Steam, open up now. Thanks, Tiggs. I appreciate you. All right, well, I'll tell you what, while we wait, there was something I wanted to talk about that I saw Blitz cover, and I wanted to give my thoughts on it as well. So let's do that. While I wait for Steam to open, apparently. There. All right. So let's talk about this Square Enix president wanting to use or aggressively applying AI in future titles and when works and projects and stuff. So like I said, I saw Blitz cover this and I wanted to like give my little thoughts on it. But it seems that Square Enix is bringing Chadley out in full force, and they want to use Chadley or AI to program games and do stuff like that after the whole debacle with the NFTs that I think blew up in his face. But let me see, where was the thing I was wanting to talk about? Kiryu began by talking about how AI and its potential implications have long been the subject of academic debate. However, he says the rise of ChatGPT and similar generative AI programs have the potential not only to reshape what we create, but also to fundamentally change the processes by which we create, including programming. In turn, Kiryu and Square Enix plan to be, as previously mentioned, aggressive in applying AI and other cutting-edge technologies to both our content development and our publishing functions. In the short term, our goal will be to enhance our development productivity and achieve greater sophistication in our marketing efforts. In the longer term, we hope to leverage those technologies to create new forms of content for consumers, as we believe that technological innovation represents business opportunities. I don't know if he's aware of this or not, but I'm pretty sure that all of Hollywood just had like a 6-month, 8-month shutdown because of the whole AI thing. And they were trying to like replace actors and background actors with AI and using their voices and stuff, which it seems that could be where this could potentially be headed. I don't personally mind if AI is used to enhance a product or to revise something that's been made, like, you know, but there still needs to be someone there to oversee it and go over everything with it. So like a human, you know, should create it and stuff like that, and then go from there. Have the AI like check it out, or have the AI enhance it, or like reduce the time on creating things, because I know it's super expensive to create game stuff now and it takes a long time. So having the AI to help with that is great, but replacing people and focusing heavily on AI to do the job, I think that could get messy. On the publishing front, Kiryu reveals the company wants to enable greater global collaboration and to promote the shift to digital. The team hopes this will allow them not only give them the chance to maximize our sales with new titles, but to also deliver our rich back catalog to more consumers, and in turn to expand the fan base for our group's intellectual properties. Like, they could use AI, I think, to take some of the old games. Like, I would love to play through the old Dragon Quest games. I've been trying to find a way to do so. They could take AI and have that help, like, bring that upscale, you know, and do all that with AI, but also still have that being overseen by some of the art team and publishing team and programming team, stuff like that as well. But just have the AI assist. Hopefully they're not going to go you know, give it to Chat GPT pretty much, or Chadley, and have Chadley just do the whole thing by himself or by itself without any human interaction at all. As for the blockchain, Curio added the blockchain entertainment, Web 3.0, AI, and the cloud are 3 of Square Enix's main focus investment fields, and it is currently working to modify our organizational structure and optimize our resource allocations to support these efforts. Yep, they're going hard into the AI. So that could be going in the future, like with the next like 3-4 years maybe, we'll be seeing this, and hopefully it will not be drastically different and people don't lose their jobs in mass. Square Enix is a big year ahead of it, as fans will soon be able to play FF Rebirth, and also, oh yeah, I forgot that 16 has a DLC coming out, and then you have Dawn Trail, Foam Stars, Emerald Beyond, and Visions of Mana. Well, we don't have nates for Dragon Quest 3, HD2D Remake, and Dragon Quest 11 or 12, and Kingdom Hearts 4 are also on the way in 2024 and beyond. So maybe for the Dragon Quest games, Kingdom Hearts 4, we might be able to see some AI stuff in it, and hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, AI is fine as long as they don't focus heavily on using and replacing people with AI. Have it assist a little bit, sure, but completely like focusing on the AI, I think that's a problem, and it's not good for really anybody. But those are my thoughts on that. I'm not really familiar with all the AI stuff. I do know that, or I do feel that replacing people with AI, as I said, is not good. I don't think that's a good idea for anybody, and it only hurts people and art, and people need to have their hands on things. AI assisting is fine. AI replacing is no-go. But for more videos like this, be sure to like, subscribe to the channel. I'll be covering things like Final Fantasy and Square Enix related. And I appreciate you guys. See you guys next video. Peace. Alright, so Steam never opened. What the mud of hell. I'm going to have to restart the PC, dude. Steam's been giving me problems lately, actually. Can I just shut it down all together? Run as admin. Not here. Is my antivirus blocking it by chance? Studio. Wow. Dude, this is crazy. I'm so annoyed right now. I don't understand why Steam's not opening. No idea. Amazon opens. Great. I don't want Amazon open. Get out of here. I don't want that open. What do I do here? Does anybody know how I could open up Steam? Manually? Oh, that's Amazon Games. Darn it. You're not what I want. I'm blown away this says that I do not own the game. This is actually crazy to me. Where's my... I didn't refund it, did I? Transactions. Paladin, Stubbs, Sheltered, Nio, Saints Row, Spectrum, Night Squad. Yeah, it's not here. Then how do I have it? That's what I don't understand. Boom. There's an update for Steam apparently. Let me reinstall Steam, I guess. Hey, let's I got some time. Let's do a stream before and in the morning and stuff. Be great. Be fun times. Steam is currently running on his computer. Is it though? Is it? Because I don't see it. It is indeed not running. Here it is. End. Okay. Steam has been ended, I believe. I'll close that. Open Steam. Oh my god, thank you. Yes, I have played OG FF7. I have. I might have to play OG FF7 today until I can get. Apparently, I never bought Remake, or I never bought Remake or Integrate on PC, which is interesting. All right, finally we got Steam open. We're getting progress, guys. We are making progress. I'm so sorry. I swear I'm normally more prepared for this. Or normally more prepared than this. Yeah, I don't even have it on Steam. Can I buy it on Steam? How much is it on Steam? Yeah, I've played OG FF7 a ton. Oh, here it is. It's $35. I'm buying it. I'll just get it on. It's fine. On sale. Half off. I'm buying it. All right, give me one moment. Let's just download. Purchase for myself. That is not. Yep, that is not correct. Have you played OG FF7? Is that Sue Lazian? So sorry if I just butchered your name. I agree. You are you're a real one. Just chilling, hanging out. Okay. Install here. All right. Me and Epic Games thing, we're gonna have some words later. Cause I swear I've bought it before. I remember buying it because I bought it on Epic Games, and literally like 3 days later they announced it on Steam, and I was like, no! Why have you forsaken me? For you, is the re-series a reboot or a sequel or a remake? I don't know. Currently, my thought process is that I believe it is sequel, I think the Sephiroth that we see at the very end of the game, where Aerith has her like little "you don't belong here, you're wrong" or whatever. I think that is Advent Children Sephiroth, or the black, what is it called, the black live stream Sephiroth, where him and Aerith have that, they have their books where he's in a live stream and she's in a live stream, and I think that Aerith is OG Aerith, her like consciousness like hearing through. So that's where I'm at right now. I don't think it's a remake. Like, it obviously is a remake, but I don't think it's a remake or retelling of the OG FF7. I definitely think it is. It's got to be a reboot or a sequel, right? It has to be. But if it ends up being a remake, I mean, it is what it is. It's fine. I don't care. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm here for the ride. So. What do you think? How do you guys feel about that? Tiggs and Sue, or the sequel? Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling as well. That's about where I'm at in my thought process. Like, I have this like thought in my head that, all right, we finally got Interrate downloading, by the way, so we'll be done shortly. Hopefully shortly. It's a 94 gig game. It might not be very short. Anyway, I have this like thought process in my head where like time is very linear. I agree with it. It feels more of a sequel. What title predictions do you have, if any, for the third part? Return. I saw one recently where it was oh, what was it? I don't know if it was I don't know, the Baby Seal or Sleep Easy. Somebody on Twitter posted one. It was like I don't know, but honestly I don't know. Redone, revisited, revive. Oh, that's what I think it was. I think I saw someone post it was Final Fantasy 7 Revive or something like that, where they're going to like, I personally, I know this probably won't happen, but I would like to see Aerith and Zack live and have a happy life outside of the live stream. But I'm a sucker for that kind of like, you know, that kind of story where everybody gets a happy ending. I like the happy endings. But at the same time, I understand that, you know, the whole theme of FF7 is death and life and death and loss and stuff like that. And even Nomura has already said that people who are supposed to die are going to still do that. In what way? I have no idea. It's going to be very different. All right, I'll tell you what, while we wait for this, I am turning TikTok off because there's no one here and I don't really care to stream on TikTok right now, so shut it down. I'll do that later. That's using up way too much PC usage. Revive is a good one. Going on the Aerith and Zack point, how about Reunited? Reunited would be good. And I could see it still working because there technically would be reunited in the live stream. So as you see in Advent Children, or not, yeah, Advent Children, and they are leading up to that still in Advent Children. So that could be the one. I am curious as to why, because we got Crisis Core Reunion. Reunion would have been a good title for part 3, and I'm very surprised that they used it for Crisis Core. It doesn't really make sense, other than like we as players are being reunited with Zack. That was my prediction before, was for part 3 was Reunion. So but yeah, with them going up to it is such a deep rabbit hole. And with Remake and Rebirth, the Remake Rebirth titles are different. You know, you can see like the red part in Rebirth, whether that be Genesis or Meteor coming, who knows. The music stopped. No. All right, we'll just restart. Yeah, Crisis Core did ruin it, which is wild to me. I don't understand why they would rename, or why they would name Crisis Core Reunion. Reunion would be such a good, but it's also kind of given. It'd be an easy one to predict as well. Watch them just not do any of like the renaming scheme is going to be gone, and it's just going to be called like, I don't know. What I do hope they do after part 3 is I hope that we get to, or maybe at the end of part 3 or as a DLC or something, I would love to play through Advent Children. That was like back in the day, I always wanted to have an Advent Children game and play through and actually like fight Yazoo, Laz, and Kadaj. And I know we get to fight them a little bit in Remake, but not like really, like it's just those arbiters. Or not the arbiters, but the what are those things called? But yeah, those things. I would love to like have like a bike scene fighting Yazoo, or not Yazoo, Kadaj. Have a fight scene with Tifa and Laz. That was like one of my favorite scenes in that movie. That, and then the Bahamut, was it Sin, I believe? All right, good. We're speeding up a little bit. Yeah, sorry about all that technical issues. That was kind of annoying. So I'm definitely. Oh yeah, I was like I was saying earlier about Advent Children. With them showing Advent Children in theaters like a week before the game comes out, one, that's a massive spoiler for the whole franchise. So why are they doing that right now, whenever they could do it after part 3 in like 3 or 4 years? They could redo it then. So is something changing in Advent Children that's going to be different? Is, you know, we're going to get like an extended ending or an alternate ending now? Confused the Whispers thing. I thought beating them got rid of them. Then you see them in the trailer. So we did beat them, but I think we beat them for Sephiroth. The way I interpreted that is Sephiroth absorbs them into the Masamune, into his sword, or into, I guess, his being or whatever. So now he controls them, and I think like now he's in control of Destiny. So he's the one that is in charge of the Whispers now. At least that's how I interpreted it. But yeah, we seen like in the trailer with Aerith. So I wonder if that scene could change a little bit, and maybe we almost stop it from happening. And Aerith is adamant on it happening because she knows it needs to happen in order for, you know, the I guess fate to still play out the way it needs to play out. So she is still willing to sacrifice herself to summon Holy and all that. We actually try to stop her. Sephiroth brings the Whispers in, uses them as a barrier so we can't get to her, and he does his thing. They do their little dance. Yeah, I think Sephiroth is in full control of the Whispers now. You know what we could do? Let's while we wait. My internet is I think it's I'm streaming. I don't know. We probably would have play this right now. We probably have to play it tonight. I'll let it download while we wait. Let's watch the trailers real quick. How's that sound? We'll just do like a little FF7 Rebirth prep. Because this the game I got boned today a little bit. Yeah, there's supposed to be like some developer commentary and stuff like that talking about I guess showing gameplay and stuff. So let me look that up real quick. FF7. Did you like Advent Children? Because that's weird. Let me see. Yeah, it's got showtimes. Oh, it's gonna be near me. I might go see this. I didn't know it was gonna be near me. Did you like Advent Children though? Oh, excuse me. There we go. Kotaku. Earlier this week revealed Advent Children Japanese trailers. Here, let's read this. FF7 Rebirth Children gets theatrical run ahead of Rebirth launch, like literally like a week, I believe. You never liked it? Really? You weren't a fan of Rebirth or Advent Children? Hey, thank you for whatever that was. I do not know what just happened. The follow, Amelia. Thank you. Finally, I found out what that noise was. Thank you so much. Thanks for the likes and YouTube as well, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out and dealing with this train wreck of a stream this is today. It's crazy. I loved it. Did you not like the story, or did you not like the what didn't you like about it? Because I've heard people like Max. I watched Max's video last night, and he didn't really care for the story too much, but I didn't really mind it. I didn't have any issues with it. I was never not a fan of it. But I was also like 10. You know, I didn't really know what the heck was happening and why it was happening. The battle scenes were great, of course. They were all awesome. The one thing I didn't like and didn't make sense to me, and this is a criticism for a lot of people, was why Cloud was so mopey. It seemed like he was okay at the end of OG. Like he was okay with how things went out or played out with Aerith and all that stuff. Game's going okay. We're just waiting for it to download right now. We're just checking out some Rebirth stuff, interviews and trailers and stuff here in a second. But he seemed okay, like everything that had happened. And then you get Advent Children, he's mopey. It was kind of weird how he had that full 180. I didn't like that too much. But I mean, who knows? I always thought in my head that he was okay with that at the time, and as time went on, he kind of like depression got a hold of him, and he was upset and sad that he couldn't save anybody. But I didn't like that. I liked Yazoo, Laz, and Kadaj. I thought they were fine because to me they were like, one, I didn't know what they were and for a while, but I thought they were fine. But now I know that they're like parts of Sephiroth's will that survived, I think, in a live stream, and he manifested him into those guys who then went to find Genova so he could be revived into an actual being. but they were like representations of Sephiroth and his will to want a mother. But this says, before there was a PS4 remake that blew the doors off its own canon, FF7 lived on through various spin-offs that expanded the world of a classic RPG. One of those was Advent Children, a 2005 CG film which followed on from the events of the original game. If you've never seen it, or it's been forever since you've seen it, you're in luck. It's getting a brief return to theaters next year, or this year, and next month. Earlier this week, Square Enix revealed that it would screen Advent Children in Japanese theaters on January 19th. Oh, through February 1st. This will be the 2021 remaster, the complete version that runs in 4K. It'll be the first time this version getting a theatrical run. Social media users spotted the movie will be slated. Hold on. Social media users spotted that the movie will be coming stateside a few weeks later. Oh, okay. So it starts first in Japan, then a few weeks later it comes to the US. That makes sense. Yep, and then 1 week later it comes out on February 29th. Let's try to find also Advent Children. So the remake trilogy will eventually link up with the film, while the games won't lead up to Advent Children. Hold on, now wait a minute. So the remake trilogy will eventually link up with the film, while the games won't lead up to Advent Children specifically. He did indicate that elements from the movie will eventually become part of remake canon, as it was for the original game. Elements from the movie will become canon. That's an interesting. That is a very interesting statement. On that front, he vaguely told fans they don't need to worry about that. Either way, the film returning to theaters before the game comes out indicates we'll be getting some sizable Advent Children crumbs at some point during the adventure. Though knowing Nomura, that may be too generous of a term for whatever he's cooking up. The story felt very detached from the main story. I felt like it could have been a recap. Yeah, I can get that. Like I said, the cloud we get in Advent Children is not the cloud that we got at the end of OG. So it was weird. I feel like there could have been a recap at the beginning. There was a very brief recap with Marlene, but yeah, it was just a recap of the events of OG FF7, and then it went straight to Advent Children. There could have been something in between, like a 5-minute thing showing what had happened in between that time. It was like, what, it's like 2 years after OG ended, I believe. Like, what happened in 2 years? How'd they get Denzel? I know Denzel's parents were, I think, were they not killed by the Geostigma? But now Tifa has him. Like, I thought Denzel was going to play a larger role in the movie than he did. I was surprised he was just kind of there. But I do think in the complete version, they did expand on Denzel a little bit more, I think. But I've only watched the complete version one time, and it was years ago. I thought about watching it again recently before it comes out on theaters. Yeah, it was weird. I will give you guys that. What's the game at right now? Oh yeah, we're not playing it today. Not till tonight. Just if anyone's wondering, I do plan on streaming tonight after I get off work around 10 p.m. So I guess that's when we'll actually start our playthrough. I was hoping to get a little head start today because I had free time this morning, but it's all right. It's whatever. We're getting. So I wonder what we're going to be getting Advent Children wise in the game. The games won't lead up to Advent Children specifically. He did indicate that elements from the movie will eventually become part of remake canon, as it was for the original game. So what parts are going to be? That is the question. So it sounds like we're not getting exactly. We could be getting a Advent Re-Children. which I'm fine with. The more the better, I say. Give me anything and everything FF7. I'm fine with it. That's all we got here. So I'm looking for an article stating preview, I wonder. Let me see Dexerto if it says. Yes, the more the better. What the heck was that on my thing? Hymns.com. Okay. Those are two old people making out. What the heck? The end of FF7 Remake established the game set a new timeline. Well, didn't really establish that. Maybe it did. I don't know. So yeah, earlier we were talking about timelines and stuff, and what if I think this is a sequel. I think this is a sequel, but I think, have you seen Loki? Because the way Loki interprets time is that it's a circle. It's just, it always is, right? And I feel like that Remake is the same timeline as OG, but it's replaying, if that makes sense. You know, like the time is OG FF7, right? And then whatever happens, and it goes back around, and now we get Remake, same timeline, right? I don't know, that doesn't make sense because of Aerith. I don't know, man, my head hurts. I forget what I was trying to say. That's so hard to explain. But what I will say is, there are absolute points in FF7, like Zack dying. He will die always. It's just a matter of when. There was a what if episode of Marvel with Doctor Strange trying to save Palmer, the lady he's with, Christine Palmer, and no matter what, all you did, yeah, I think that no matter what happens, Zack has to die and will die no matter what. He cannot avoid that. Same thing with Aerith. That is their destiny. Their destiny is to die no matter what. And with fate out of the picture, Aerith still communes with the planet and the live stream, and she still is going to try to keep fate on a path. That's why I think she's still going to be. That's why I think she's so willing to sacrifice herself. But her death and the Avalanche crew, Biggs, Jesse, and Wedge, like everybody that dies in OG still has to die. It's just a matter of when. Even in Zack's timeline, you know? Zack's alive, Biggs is alive. Now things might get messed up on the way. So, yes sir, thanks for hanging out, Tiggs, I appreciate you. Like I said, I'll be back on tonight. I'm gonna actually play the game tonight because this is just a disaster. This is a disaster. I'm gonna let it download here in a little bit and then we'll just go from there. But yeah, I think all the people have to die that died, and I think in Zack's timeline, we see the OG crew dead as after the potential escape, being loaded in the helicopters and everything. I think that was just collateral. That was accident. Like they're not supposed to die. They did, and that's why, because them dying and Zack and Biggs being alive, that world is starting to like crack, and it's starting to like weaken. That timeline or whatever is starting to weaken. because everything's like not the way it should be. And you see the you see the crack in the sky with Zack. I think eventually that's going to crack. That world or universe is going to be dissipated or destroyed and merged in some way or some fashion with Remake's timeline or Cloud's timeline, Terrier timeline, whatever you want to call it. And then that's how Zack goes into our world. Zack and Cloud fight Sephiroth, maybe, and Genesis. Probably not, because I think Genesis is working with the planet now, or with Minerva, which is essentially the planet. And then once we do that, Zack, and if Aerith is still alive at that point, will be taken by the planet back to the live stream where they belong, be guardians of the live stream or whatever. But that's, I don't know, it's a whole thing. There's so much. It's hard to keep my head wrapped around everything. The ending of FF7 Remake established that the game is set in a new timeline from the original game. Despite this, the developers of FF7 Rebirth have confirmed that Advent Children are still canon. To a point, though, raising all kinds of questions about the story's direction. The fact that Advent Children is still canon means that there's an incentive for Square Enix to re-release the film on modern platforms. To this end, fans will get the chance to see it in theaters, but only in certain regions. I don't see anybody talking about the what's being played at the beginning of the movie. Oh, here we go. Noisy Pixel. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children Complete arriving into US theaters on February 2024. The 21st, I believe is what it said. Will feature new interviews and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth gameplay. Let me bring this over here real quick. I'm gonna add a marker so I can go back and pull that out. This music is so good. Alright. FF7 Advent Children Complete arriving to the US theaters February 2024 will feature new interviews and FF7 Rebirth gameplay. So like I said, we've been chatting about Rebirth and how Advent Children could play into the game. Or how Advent Children can play into Rebirth, because it still apparently is canon, but they said that only certain parts or certain aspects or themes are still going to be prevalent. So let's check. Let's look at the interviews and see what exactly is going to be, what these interviews are going to be. Following the announcement, FF7 Advent Children Complete will greet Japanese theaters this year, the 21st in Japan, I believe, and the, oh no, oh here, according to placeholder listings, the English dub version of the film will arrive February 2024, while the subtitled version with the Japanese voiceover will arrive February 2022, or 22. Sheesh, I'm struggling here, man. Further, a short film will be shown for those who arrive early, featuring new interviews with the FF7 Rebirth development team and the Advent Children team, with gameplay of the former. The following passage was provided by Adam Tiggets. Additionally, arrive early for a short film featuring new interviews with the FF7 Rebirth development team and Advent Children creators alongside action-packed gameplay from the game, which launches exclusively for the PS5 on the 29th of February. However, it is worth noting that currently Square Enix has not officially announced this news. Previously, FF Rebirth creative director Tetsuya Nomura stated that the FF7 Remake project will link up to Advent Children. Of course, we don't know the particulars of how this will unfold, but it is worth keeping in mind moving forward. One popular theory posited. One popular theory posited. That's a word. I don't know what that is. One popular theory posted by many fans is that Sephiroth in FF7 Remake is from Advent Children. Yes, I definitely think that the Sephiroth we see Aerith talking to on the freeway at the end of the game is, it kind of, to me, seems like that could be OG Aerith and Advent Children OG Sephiroth. FF7 Rebirth is a sequel to the first entry in the ongoing remake trilogy effort. This new entry is far more ambitious than the first, set to occur until the Forgotten Capital from the original game. Players can look forward to be able to play Kate Sith and Red 13, with Vincent also revealed, though not extensively. This is obviously an old article because now we have Vincent and we have a look at Sid, and we know that they are not playable. They will act as supporting characters, just as Red did in Remake. Gold Saucer will probably feature location with plenty of mini games. Speaking of, the Junior Infiltration minigame has been enhanced. Yeah, they're talking about all this stuff. So, how exactly will this link up to Advent Children? There was an article that we just looked at. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I believe it was Kotaku, where they stated, and this Kotaku article was on the 26th. So it was the last week. Here we go. He vaguely told fans they don't need to worry about that. Hold on, I missed a part. While the games won't lead to Advent Children specifically, he did indicate that elements from the movie will eventually become part of the remake canon as it was for the original game. On that front, he vaguely told fans they don't need to worry about that. Either way, the film returning to theaters before the game comes out indicates we'll be getting some sizable Advent Children crumbs at some point during the adventure. Though knowing Nomura, that may be too generous of a term for whatever he's got cooking up. So, some elements from the movie will become part of the remake canon, and we don't need to worry about that. What does it mean? So are we like gonna, what I hope happens is I hope that by the end of part 3, whatever that may be called, Reunion, which I think would have been a great title for that, but Crisis Core took that title and stole it, which, by the way, I think was so strange. Again, so strange. But what part of Advent Children is going to be in, what themes of Advent Children are going to be prevalent in Remake and Rebirth and Re-3? That's the question. Because with them playing the Advent Children movie before part 2 comes out, it's pretty spoilery. Like, before the game comes out and we get that scene, we already know they're going to show that the outcome of that scene before they show the scene to all these new people. That's so strange to me. Why would they be wanting people to go watch the movie, see that scene, play the game, and be like, wait, how is she's, and he's, but they're, yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know, but I guess because Advent Children is old, them re-releasing it now is giving people a chance to come and see it that haven't seen it before, or that haven't seen it in a long time. But it is, like I said, it is so strange and so weird that they're releasing it now, before part 2 comes out, before part 3 comes out. There's an agenda here. There's something going on that we don't know. It's just so strange that they would want to spoil the ending of part 2 before part 2 comes out. And I know there's context to that, but I believe even at the beginning of Advent Children, Marlene shows recap of the end of OG FF7. So we're essentially seeing the ending of part 3. It's weird. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. What I do hope happens is that by the time part 3 ends, we get a new Advent Children, either in form of DLC as a final bookend to the FF7 story. It finally closes, and that's just the end of Advent Children, end of FF7. But then there's no Dirge of Cerberus. But then will there be a Dirge of Cerberus? Because that takes place 2 or 3 years after Advent Children does. So who knows? And I know there's like a lot of people, that like didn't really like FF7 that much, or Advent Children that much, because the story was weird. We get the mopey Cloud after him seemingly not being mopey. I'm not sure. What do I know? Nothing. I know nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. So I don't know. If anybody's still in chat, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream so I can get this game downloaded, because it's taking forever. Tiggs, Sue, Amelia from Twitch, thank you guys for hanging out, for following, for liking the stream. I appreciate you guys. Sorry the stream was so scuffed today and I sound like a broken record the last 15-20 minutes. I'm just trying to make sense of things. I'm gonna go and get food, let this download, and I'll see you guys in the next stream tonight, 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. I'll be on tonight after work. Well, we will start our replay of Remake and Integrate. So thank y'all, appreciate you. I'll see you next time tonight.